welcome to my channel. Right, I'm just going to have a quick Kit Kat. Just a quick word, just some advice really, if anybody else has gone through this. I'm not sure. Obviously because I don't have mum here anymore, I have no clue about menopause, and being 45 and turning 46 this year, 46, oh, where did that time go? I think I'm now pre-menopausal, I think it's called. I've not had a period for about 3 months, which is really unusual for me. Although I was never very regular, I was always regular, if that makes sense. I always had a period every month. I just didn't necessarily have the same day. I was usually about 2 or 3 days out of. Sometimes I'd miss a month, miss a week, then come on the next week, then I'd be on for 2 weeks, but I always had a period regardless. Now, because obviously my husband and I have been trying for children for 11 years, and I have a massive history of miscarriage, ectopic pregnancies, blighted ovums. All we've ever wanted to be is a family. Unfortunately, we've always struggled. Now, once we get into a bigger place, we are hoping to adopt, because there's lots of children out there that need a family. But like I said, regardless, I always take pregnancy tests every single week. Every single month. So I'll just show you some of the ones that you can see. That one. That one is very obvious. There's that one. And you can see that one. There's that one. And there's that one. Now you may be thinking, oh, congratulations, that's fantastic. No, because I took another 4 or 5 yesterday and the day before, so that's 10, and they all came back negative. Now, I've read online that pre-menopausal women can actually trigger a positive pregnancy test. So I'm kind of devastated. Although I've got no symptoms of either pregnancy or menopause or anything like that, it's just heartbreaking that, you know, this is what you're thrown, you know, going through menopause, that you get such positive pregnancy tests. One of them is really, really positive. I mean that one there, look at that one. Right? But no, it just means that my body is producing the hormones, and because of the stopping on my period, you know, when a lady gets a little bit older, all that shit happens. So has it ever happened to anybody else? I only caught it because, like I said, I always test for pregnancy, always, regardless. I must have spent thousands of pounds on these pound pregnancy tests, being so desperate for a family. It's kind of heartbreaking, really, when all you want to be is a mum, and it just doesn't happen, especially when your husband, all he wants to be is a dad as well. But like I said, once we get somewhere a little bit larger, we'll adopt. You know, we're still young enough to adopt, and we're still young enough to have children. If I could by myself. We would have liked to have tried IVF again. Now I've had my fallopian tube removed, but you know, that's £5,000, that's a lot of money. Although I've got a GoFundMe page that I had, we only managed to, although I've got a GoFundMe page, I've got £460 that's still sort of lay in the bank there. So, because obviously I had some wonderful people donate towards that, we still have got a long way to go. So yeah, so I don't know really. So I really do need some advice on this one. Obviously this is a bit bizarre. All those positive pregnancy tests, and now they're not, but I've had no bleeding, I've had no nothing, I've had no other symptoms. I'm just, you know, I just don't know what to do, and the doctor won't really speak to me. He says I have to speak to the early pregnancy, and they're really hard to get hold of. I've tried all week, and they're just obviously infiltrated with lots of other people who are probably, I know, a bit more important, if that makes sense, because they'll probably be pregnant. So it's a tough one, isn't it? I don't know. Any comment would be great, any advice. I find it heartbreaking that it's just going to be because I'm going through my menopause. I'd love for it to be true, but I know deep down it's not true. But I'd like to think it is. So I'm kind of a quandary. Well, I'm not a quandary. I know I want to be pregnant. I know I want to have children. Naturally, it would be lovely. But, you know, why does nature do that to you? It's terrible. So yeah, I thought I'd come on and let you know. Like I said, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a share, so maybe you know somebody else that can maybe answer this for me. Like I said, I have tried to get hold of my doctor. My doctor's not interested. He said, oh, here's a number, and I've tried to get to the early pregnancy unit, and I really can't get hold of them at all. It's really quite difficult of getting hold of anybody at the moment. That would be great, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.